in the left heel.
Hey, Marissa. Johnny. The old man's home.
Eric took Johnny to the party. Hope to see you soon.
That kind of day. I'm sorry I missed the Lamaze class. I just couldn't get away.
Well, that's okay. I rescheduled. We can go at 9:30. And of course, if you do want to just collapse, that's okay, too.
No. I should have a full-fledged second wind by then.
Well, dinner will help. I'll speed it along, okay?
All right. Hank?
Sorry to bother you, Mr. Capwell. Found this guy in the hallway outside your door. You know him?
No, I don't. Victoria?
I don't think so.
Oh, he's not delivering groceries, that's for sure. So what's your story?
Nothing. I'm standing outside. I'm minding my own business.
Trying to find out if my wife was alone? You have 30 seconds before I call the authorities.
Roland Quinn, Webster and Quinn, investigators. I've been hired to keep an eye on you.
On me?
The whole thing is for your protection, Mr. Capwell.
Building has security guards for that, thank you. Who hired you? Tell me who hired you, or I call the police.
I think she works with you. Wainwright. Julia Wainwright.
I see.
Julia, that's ridiculous.
Maybe not.
Why don't you do that?
It's all right, Hank. Let him go. And you can tell your employer thanks, but no thanks. I don't need a bodyguard. I never have. I never will. Good night. Thanks, Hank.
Okay, what's going on?
Julia has these bouts of hysteria.
Uh-huh. No, Julia is not hysterical. She must have had a reason.
She, thinks she's got a reason.
Thinks she has a reason for what?
I got this letter today.
Go on.
Well, it was a crank letter. Some lunatic, probably a deranged political activist or something.
What did it say?
It suggested that I quit my job.
Or what? Or what?
Or I'm a dead man.
Sharon, I don't know if I can go to the actual place today. Look how far you've come.
Just a few days ago, you said you didn't think you would ever be able to come back to this restaurant again.
I know. Inside is different. There are people outside. It's just too open. I feel unprotected. I can't block out what happened that night.
Dealing with it by reliving it emotionally is the best way to help heal your wounds, Haley. We've talked about that.
I know.
Facing the fear is the only way that you're going to be able to put yourself back into control. Now, if we go to the place where you were attacked, then you'll be taking some kind of action. You won't be stuck here in this victim role.
Right. Well, wait, do we have to go anytime soon? I mean...
No. When we go is up to you. I'm going to wait until you're ready. However long that takes.
Evening.
To whom it may concern, your lady friend, not from Nantucket, says halt. Go directly to the ice bucket. Signed, the management. The management. Bid farewell to woes and troubles. Pop the cork. Enjoy the bubbles. I do. And lest you fear you won't be fed, eat an oyster, then to bed. If love you seek, it will be found. Dim the lights, then turn around. You must be the goddess of poetry.
I don't recall anything in your instructions about conversation.
Zip my lip.
Okay, all right, it's all right. Just catch your breath.
Oh, my God. It's just like everything is the same.
All right, well, what is it that's bringing it back? Is it the sights, the sound? What is it?
The smell of the ocean, the waves, the sand.
All right, okay, all right. Only this time there's no one hurting you. Haley, I want you to open your eyes. Okay. Now, all the things in this place have a life that exists apart from that night. And so do you.
It's like I've been blaming. I mean, I've been holding this place responsible.
Right. You get locked into this pattern of hating all the cues that bring the experience back. So if you can let go of the hate, you might also be able to let go of the fear. Okay? All right. I want you to try to go ahead and take a step. Try to let yourself feel how peaceful it is here. Go ahead. All right.
You know, I came home tonight expecting to... Well, I don't know what I was expecting. But I like what I got a lot better.
A lot better than leftover lasagna in the evening meal?
I'll tell you something. You got a way of making even that look good.
You're so sweet when you're happy.
You make me so happy, I don't know how to tell you. I really don't.
Well, then you're going to have to find another way of making your point. Won't you?
Come on now, it's a little bit to ask of a guy who's I've only had one oyster and a hit of champagne all day.
Oh, so you would have rather had leftover lasagna? Is that it? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Huh?
Well, not exactly, but... let me show you what I really would like another taste of. Baby. Baby, wait a second. Wait a minute. Isn't tonight the second night of the Lamaze class with Julia?
Oh, my gosh, I totally forgot.
Well, look, she won't mind if I cancel just this once.
Oh, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. She needs all the support she gets. She needs us. We're her friends.
Boy, if she only knew what I'm giving up in the name of friendship.
Well, the class should only be about 45 minutes, right? We can go to dinner afterwards. I'll go with you. Hey, and I can get this date for Julia. There's a new guy who's working at the hotel.
Oh, come on. Now, Julia's not in any mood to be doing any heavy socializing
right now.
It's
just dinner with a nice guy. I mean, what's the harm if she likes him?
If she likes him, what, Eden? What's the plan?
There's no plan. Would it be so terrible if she found someone she cared about?
Someone to share the blessed event with her?
Julia is a grown-up, and she's decided to keep the blessed event to herself.
You know, minds can change.
One-track minds can't. Take my word for it. Besides, she's going to be tied up with Jake Morton's defense. She's not going to have time to be auditioning stepfathers.
She's determined as you are. I don't know how the two of you can prove that Jake is innocent.
Well, it'd help if we could find those boots.
Sure, but what are the chances of that?
Wait outside, please. He won't take long.
Where's Timmons?
Don't you worry about Mr. Timmons. He didn't call this meeting. I did.
Well, I don't understand. I thought you were a secretary or something.
Well, that may be what it says in my personnel file. But I'm not the kind of lady that sits around polishing up her shorthand to take dictation. This lady's a fighter. And when she sees someone who's been wrongly accused, she doesn't quit until she's made it right.
You could have been wrongly accused?
Maybe.
You're going to have to do a little bit better than your good opinion to get me out of here.
You listen to me, Jake. I may have just what it takes to get you out of here, but you're going to have to cooperate. You're going to have to answer a few questions.
Well, look, I don't know if I should answer any questions unless my lawyer's here with me.
Your lawyer hasn't got the evidence to get you out of here. I do.
Evidence?
Now, wait a minute. I'm asking the questions. You're answering them. That's the deal. Are you with me?
Okay, I don't know why, but okay.
I heard you were in pretty bad shape the night of the rape. How trashed were you when you left Johnny's?
Well, what do you mean?
I mean, can you remember who was there when you left? Was the owner there, Brick Wallace?
Yeah, he was there. He's the guy that threw me out. Why?
Now, wait a minute. I'm asking the questions. It's not your turn yet. How many pairs of boots do you own, Jake?
Just these. What I'm wearing. Your boss had them picked up and sent over here. And I'm sure not out of the goodness of his heart.
Come on, Jake. A cowboy like you only owns one pair of boots?
Well, I did have a couple of pairs that I picked up in Texas, but I had to throw them out because, well, they were worn clean through. I've been meaning to pick up another pair, but I haven't had a chance.
So the ones you're wearing right now are the only boots you own?
That's what I said.
Will you swear to it?
Of course.
What's this? Move out of that chair up! What's he doing? I can't believe you, boy. You come in my office and mess with my secretary? That's something I only...
I'm through with the
pity.
picture.
This is America. I'd love to torture you. Yes, you're finished. You're finished in this office, in this building, in this town. Get him out of here! Get him out! I can't believe you.
Look, I'll keep you posted. You've been helpful, though. Real helpful.
You've got a lot of hard bark on you, I can't believe. You used my office and my position to bring that boy in here and do what? What were you doing with it?
Don't you want to know what I found out?
No, I don't care. I just don't care anymore. I told you what would happen if I caught you meddling in this case, so start walking.
Wait, I found the rapist, the real rapist.
I don't care. I just don't care. I heard you cry wolf so many times. I hear you howling in my sleep. I'm not interested in your theories.
It's not a theory, Keith.
And you're not a detective. What you are is you're a pitiful bimbo who had a cushy secretarial job and, excuse the expression, blew it.
You can't fire me, Keith. You wouldn't dare. Well, I'll tell you something, Mr. District Attorney. When the real rapist is finally brought to justice, you're not going to get any credit from this pathetic little bimbo you used to have as a secretary. No, you'll be lucky if you're not strapped with a suit for obstructing justice. Hello? If you want to find the man who really raped Haley Capwell, search Brick Wallace's house. It's at 10347 Castillo Lane. I know what I'm talking about. And get there quick, before he's got a chance to dump those boots.
Jim?
Hey. I was worried about you. Where have you been?
I was out walking.
I'm not alone.
Yeah, all the way from the bus stop to here, alone.
Haley, weren't you scared? I mean, it's dark out.
I was terrified, but I did it, and I feel so good. I
I probably feel like you did when you were let out of jail.
I hope you're not rushing things.
Sharon took me to the beach. We stood right where it happened.
Oh,
No, see, I didn't think I would be able to get through it either, but I did. I started realizing that this whole rape thing is an isolated event, and if I keep thinking about it and shielding myself from all the thoughts that related to the rape, it's going to take hold of me, rule my life. I don't know how to explain it to you.
No, you don't have to explain. I know exactly how you feel.
Now, baby, I don't think anyone can really understand unless they've been through it themselves.
It says I haven't.
What?
Hey, there's a reason I had to see you after I heard you were raped. A reason I was willing to risk everything to get out of jail. I had to get to you. I knew exactly what you were going through. Of course, I was a little younger when it happened.
Were you raped?
When I was 13.
Oh, dear God.
I stayed late at school. It was getting dark, so I decided to cut through this alley, and this man grabbed me, and he threw me down.
Oh, Gina.
I couldn't tell anybody. I didn't think anybody would believe me.
You didn't tell anyone?
I couldn't. A couple months later, I had to. I was pregnant.
Oh, no.
And Lily happened. Poor thing. What a way to get brought into the world.
No, I thought Lily's father was a football player, somebody from school.
I didn't have the heart to tell her. I didn't think she needed to know. But when I heard what happened to you, I remembered everything. How scared I was. All the shame I felt. Feeling like I would never be clean again. I couldn't stand to think that you were going through that, too.
At least I had family and friends supporting me. You didn't have anybody. I'm sorry. Oh,
Ellie, this is crazy. I asked you to come here so I could take care of you. And you're taking care of me.
No, we take care of each other. Right?
I never told anybody about this. Except for my mother, and she's been dead a long time. I don't know why I'm telling you this now.
Because I understand. More than anybody, I understand.
I'm so glad you're here.
Me too.
And you weren't even going to mention this to me?
If I thought it was serious enough to mention, I would have.
Somebody threatens your life and this is not serious?
Look, when I see a real weapon, then I'll worry. Hate mail can't hurt me.
Have you gotten letters like this before?
I've gotten hate mail before.
Threatening your life?
Victoria.
Mason, you have to go to police and report this. If you don't, I will. I'll get it. Hi. Please come in.
Thank you.
Why did you dismiss those investigators? I can't believe that you have so little regard for your safety.
I couldn't agree more. I was about to call the police.
The distress signals will have to wait.
Meison, Captain.
You know, I'm a little surprised he didn't call the police sooner.
Well, he put up a fight, but I have to listen to him.
Oh, I know. Sometimes you have to do things for somebody's own good. I understand.
Well, that was the courthouse. I'm afraid my poison pen pal's gonna pale by comparison.
In comparison to what?
It seems there's been a breakthrough in the rape case. We have ourselves a brand new suspect.
Since when do I require so much attention to look presentable?
I'm not trying to make you look presentable. Trying to make you look parental.
Parental, that's something I'm shooting for myself. In the not-too-distant future.
You're going to be a terrific dad.
Thanks. I should warn you, we don't call them dads in Lamar's class. We call them coaches.
Oh, okay, Coach.
A coach.
Are you going to be willing to take a refresher course when our time comes around?
I can barely wait to see you huffing and puffing through those breathing
I know
exercises.
What you can't barely wait to see. You can't barely wait to see me big and fat.
Are you kidding? You're going to be even more beautiful pregnant than you are now.
With any luck, maybe I already am.
Do you ever notice we have this weird tendency to go about things backwards? I mean, most people would go for the wedding first and then the baby.
Well, we just haven't gotten around to the wedding yet. Can't help it if the baby decides to come first.
You sure you don't want to cancel so we could address this issue in greater detail?
Figure.
Yeah.
Listen, you guys aren't planning anything tonight, are you?
As a matter of fact, we are planning something tonight.
No, I normally don't make house calls, but this is a special occasion. I have a search warrant for Brick Wallace's house.
Right?
What for?
Well, we got an anonymous tip about an hour ago. See, someone thinks that your half-brothers are rapists.
This is, really nice. I'm glad that you thought of it.
Yeah, me too. You know, there's something I've been meaning to ask you for a while.
What?
No, I just want to know if you're bothered by the fact that we spend so much time together, but never get beyond a certain point.
No, I haven't worried. For once in my life, I'm trying to enjoy something without always wondering if it's going to turn into something else.
Yeah, I guess that's the way it's been for me, too. It's nice to feel that you're expected to do something, but on the other hand,
On the other hand, what?
I wouldn't want you to think that I'm not attracted to you, because I'd be the furthest thing from the truth.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that.
Nothing. Just want to let you know that even though I may not be ready for something serious, I'd like to stay open to the possibility.
It suits me just fine. I'm in no hurry.
I guess the neighbors thought we were having a wild party. Save my place.
Cruz. How
Come
you
on
doing,
in.
Brick?
Good.
Listen, I got a warrant to search the premises.
A warrant for my house?
Yeah, it's been ordered by the DA. I realize it's a waste of time and energy, but I have no choice.
Wait, I don't understand what's going on.
I'm really sorry, man. We'll try to make it as quick
Yeah, well,
as possible.
fine. Well, what is it about? What case you're working on?
We're working on the rape of Haley Capwell and the assaults on Harriet Marshall and Victoria Capwell. Let's start upstairs, guys.
Whoever notified you was extremely premature.
Keith, is there another suspect or not?
Well, we are in the process of determining that. When we find out, we'll let you both know.
Julia and I both have cases to prepare, Keith. This is going to change the course of the investigation. Both counsels should be informed now.
Why don't you go home? You two, get your beauty sleep, and you'll find out in the morning.
Do you honestly think that I'm going to go home knowing that my client could be released to make room for another suspect? Don't be an idiot.
He can't help it, Julia. It's a chronic condition like psoriasis. We're not going to read about this in the morning paper, Timmons. We're going to stay here until we find out who you're shaking down.
I got an anonymous tip on Brick Wallace.
I beg your
You
pardon.
heard me.
What, this must be a day for cranks. Brick's about as likely to commit rape as I am.
He was in the vicinity the night Haley was attacked, and he had an argument with her. A bitter one.
And that's just what it was an argument.
Oh.
Which is what civilized people do instead of resorting to brutality.
How many times did Brick have to be stopped from tearing Lily Light apart? Our trauma has been known to change a person's nature. It's been a difficult year for Brick, and that's Haley's fault. And I think that could push him over the deep end, don't you? Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, go back where you came from.
I'm just here to find out if it's true.
What's true?
Oh, I heard something pretty big was going on down here, that maybe you were going to catch the real rapist.
How'd you hear that? Excuse me.
Sorry?
Did you hear that at the beauty parlor? Blurb on the evening news?
I don't think it really matters where I heard it. The point is it true?
It matters because it isn't for public consumption. Tell me, how is it you know the inner workings of this office? How is that?
Rick? Oh, I don't believe that.
Well, Cruz is hoping it's some sort of crazy false arrest. It was an anonymous tip, and more often than not, they lead nowhere.
Well, I mean, who's going to want to get Rick in that kind of trouble, though?
I don't know. I just hope Mama doesn't find out about this. She's going to be worried to death. What's wrong? What are you thinking?
I don't know. What if it was Brick? I mean, I'm sure it's not. I don't know. It's just the idea of them investigating somebody besides Jake.
Well, you know how I feel about that.
I know. I wouldn't even look at the possibilities of it being somebody besides Jake. No, this is ridiculous. I mean, I was just talking to Brick. He was acting like a friend to me. He was really concerned about Haley and me. He was acting like a brother.
Well, he is our brother, even though he does spend a certain amount of time away from the family.
Yeah, I know. Well, see, that's why I was kind of surprised why he was just kind of talking to me all of a sudden. You know, I mean, he was never really close with the family. Especially, you know, when Amy died, he was blaming Haley.
Well, there's no proof of anything yet. We just have to wait and see.
I can't believe this. One sicko makes a phone call and the police are going through my closets. Come on, Cruz. I mean, how many unsubstantiated claims do you get per day? I mean, my house.
I know. It's ridiculous. I understand that. Well, but it's a felony investigation. We have to follow it up.
Inspector.
Yeah.
Got a notch in the left heel. See?
What?
Are these your boots?
Yeah, they're my other boots. And, seen those in a while. In fact, I haven't worn those in a year or two. They were in the back of the closet collecting dust. Why? Well, come on, Cruz. Why?
Well,
Why?
I'm afraid they've also been collecting mud. I don't suppose you could explain that.
What? No, I can't. I told you, I've got to have the damn things. Look, I haven't even laid eyes on these things in a year. What?
Well, I'm sure there's...
So, I mean, obviously someone's,
Yeah. I'm going to have to take you downtown, man, for a question. Mark these.
Right.
You better get your coat.
So what... You want us to believe that somebody came into your house and stole your boots without your knowledge?
I'm not asking you to believe anything except the fact that I haven't worn those boots in over a year. Which means we get to my house, I think it's some fingerprints.
What? You mean they're like
find the guy?
smuggling ring? People smuggling
No,
you
there
boots
isn't.
in a cab?
You're trying to get yourself off.
Yeah, I'm going to nail you.
You will not do it.
Why did they do it?
Come on. Unbelievable. The lab confirms that your boot and the print found outside Mason's apartment are a match.
All right, fine. There you go. Someone took the boots. There's no other explanation. Now, if I can get out of here, please.
Sit down, sit down. Please. Where were you March 2nd, the night that Haley was raped?
I was at Johnny's. Business wasn't doing too well, so I left about 10.
Did you go straight home?
No, I went out.
Where?
By myself.
Where?
Driving, walking, talking, whatever. It happened to be the night of Amy's birthday. You remember, Cruz. I didn't feel like going home, so I got home around midnight.
And what about last Friday, the night of the storm?
Last Friday night, I was home. When the weather started to get bad, I went back because I wanted to be with my son.
So Johnny was at the house with a sitter?
Well, actually, no. The power went out in our house, so he was over with Mrs. Simpson.
So you were there alone, I mean.
Now, you went over to, wait a minute, you went over to Simpson's and you picked him up there?
Well, no, he spent the night there because the lights were out in our house, so I thought just as, well, what? Well, what does that mean? What?
You were there alone. That's what it means. That night, the night of the storm, you were completely alone.
That's right. Hey, you listen to me, man. I didn't do this, okay?
Now, what is taking so long? They should have released him by now with an apology. Santana, they have to ask him a lot of questions.
Rick Wallace did not rape anyone. This whole idea is outrageous.
Well, I'm inclined to agree with you, Santana, but if they found incriminating evidence in his house...
I don't know how any of this could have happened. This is all insane. I better call Johnny Sue to make sure that he's okay. He started to cry right when Rick left. Poor baby. You know, it's as if he knew something terribly wrong was happening to his daddy, and there was nothing he or any of the rest of us could do to stop it.
That's the fourth time you've done that in 15 minutes.
And what?
Look anxiously at your watch. You have to be somewhere?
I don't ask you about your appointments, Maison.
No, but if you did, I wouldn't act like they were a state secret. Matter of fact, I have to be somewhere in 30 minutes. I don't mind telling you.
Small world. I have to be somewhere in 30 minutes, too.
Dinner date?
No.
Seeing that new foreign film in town? That's just what the world needs, another French movie about a woman who loves two men. A man who loves two women.
What's the matter? Don't you think that's possible?
Maybe.
No. I'm not going to the movies.
I see. You want to have more time to get to know each other better, huh? Quiet evening in front of the fireplace, your place.
What I wish is that you would stop conjecturing about what I do outside the office.
But since you're so anxious about the time, that it must be a hot date.
What it is my business. Mine.
Did you hear what was on the radio? Did you hear?
What did you hear?
I heard that police found somebody else who they thought may have committed the rape.
Who'd they say?
No one. Do you... Please tell me if you know, please.
It was Brick Wallace.
Brick?
Yeah.
Have they arrested him?
So far, he's just been taken in for questioning. I'll call the courthouse and see if Cruz knows any more.
Excuse me.
I don't believe this.
Me neither.
Why, because you still think it's Jake?
Let's put it this way. I'm not convinced it's Brick. Okay, what about you? Do you believe it's him?
I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Look, I'm just going to go back to Gina's room and I'll listen to the radio. Bye.
Wait, hey, you want to stay for a little while?
Look, it's not impossible. Guy wants to frame me. He puts my boots on, he wears them, then when he finishes, he plants them back in the house. That's it.
Why would anyone want to do that?
Well, I can't imagine
Not
why.
impossible,
All right,
no.
brother.
We all have enemies, that's a possibility. Oh, yeah, I can vouch for that.
Look, I have no idea why someone would like to set me up, but obviously someone did.
You got all this down?
Yes, sir.
Go type it up, please. Go.
Right away.
Listen, I usually wait to get a transcript of this, but, I don't know. You agree with me on this one? We can hold this guy?
Wait a minute, don't say that.
No, man. You wait a minute. I'm sorry, but you're under arrest. I'm gonna do what I can to get you a good lawyer. Garth, you should take him out of book now. I can't believe this. I can't believe this! Come on, Brick. No!
Brick, what's happening?
Well, it looks like for the moment that they're putting me in jail.
Oh, my God. Has this whole town gone crazy? Cruz, can't you do anything?
I'm gonna do whatever I can, Santana. Right now, I don't know what that is. Excuse me. Look, will you please take care of Johnny? You get scared. I thought that,
Don't worry. I'll stay with him, okay? I'll tell him that you're doing just fine.
Yeah, Well, looks like you can tell your boyfriend, Jake, is free to go.
I don't understand you. He's your friend. You helped him build this place.
I don't know what else I can do, Santana.
Brick is innocent, and you know that. Yet you let him go to jail. I don't see how you could live with yourself.
She and Brick are very close. You've got to understand why she's upset.
Yeah, but she's right. He's my friend. And I'll tell you, I don't accept that he could have done this. Haley, is there anything that you could remember that might help him in any way?
Nothing I haven't told you already, Cruz. I was here. I saw him that night. He was upset about Amy. And he said a few things to me.
That's the most damning thing that he spoke. He spoke to her in a hostile manner.
No, he was sorry about it. And I don't think he would have done anything to have hurt me.
Well, that's not going to help get him off.
Look, I'm so tired of this going on forever. Every time people are just getting hurt.
You must be exhausted.
Cruz, you know, I was thinking about the Lamont class tonight. I understand if you don't want to go.
No, I'm looking forward to it. I think it'd be nice to concentrate on something positive for a change.
Are you sure?
Yeah, come on, let's get out of here. Let's just all go. Come on.
My goodness.
I know.
Rick, of all people.
Bad enough when they brought him in for questioning. When they made the arrest, put me in a state of shock.
What a night. Why don't we just stay home and recover?
No, I don't want to just sit around here and think about it.
Mason, the class isn't that important. We can make it up.
No, I want to go. I want to get my mind on something else.
I don't think it's such a good idea for you to go out at night.
What?
You're an easy target. It's dangerous.
Are you still worrying about that stupid letter?
Mason, I called the police after you left. They're going to start an investigation. But until then, I don't think you should take any chances.
You called the police?
I told you I was going to.
I told you were overreacting.
You're angry with me because I'm concerned about your safety?
No, it's just that we should have waited to see if any more letters came in.
Mason, what is the big deal? They're going to come over tomorrow. They'll be here all of 10 minutes.
All right, fine. But in the meantime, I'm not going to sit around here, curl up under the bed and hide. We're going to the Lamaze class, whether you like it or not.
You gave me that anonymous tip, didn't you?
Me?
Yeah, you. No secret that you hate Brick. I mean, did you put the boots in his closet yourself, or did you hire somebody to do it?
I found them. I found them there, Keith. Though it doesn't surprise me. I've been suspicious of Brick for a long time. You don't know how terrible he was to Haley. You have no idea. And to me and Lily. He's got a real problem with women.
Maybe it's just the women in your family.
I'm not making this up, Keith. I went to his house. I found the boots in his closet. Keith, he doesn't even have an alibi for those nights. You're just jealous. Because I tracked down the real rapist while you locked up an innocent man.
Now, the day I'm jealous of you is the day they put me in a pine box.
Now, stop your whining, Keith. You got your man.
And you got your man.
What's that supposed to mean?
All this moaning and groaning about Jake Morton. And you finally free him in one fell swoop. I wonder if he knows how much he owes you.
I don't know. We'll have to find out. Think he'll be grateful?
I have a long way to go, but for the first time, I saw a vision of what it will be like when I get there.
Haley, I always knew you could do it.
Yeah, well, I couldn't have done it without Sharon. I mean, she helped me see that the things that I was thinking and doing to myself were almost as damaging as what that man did to me. I owe her a lot.
Maybe you do.
Ted, I need you to understand why there were things that she could do for me that you couldn't.
Well, she's a professional. She's had training, I know that.
She's also a woman. She also wasn't raped. She's objective and strong because of it, but see, you were. The rape affected you. And because you cared for me so much, you took it all upon yourself, and it made you very angry.
Well, do you blame me?
No. No, that's what I'm saying. See, if you can find somebody to talk to like Sharon, I think...
You want me to express my feelings? This is what I feel. I want you so bad that I ache inside. Now, I want you back, Haley. I need you.
I need you, too. But, Ted, we need to work so much on ourselves before we can be together. I want to come back to you a real wife. I want to be well, and I want to be strong. And I want us to be able to make love.
I want that, too.
That's why I want you to... We need outside help. And if you could find somebody, someone to talk to, it would help so much.
Hey, look, I know they left you out for a little while, I heard. Jake, not much I can say.
Yeah, you're damn right there isn't. And you put me through hell, pure hell.
I know.
It's not as if you didn't go through some hell of your own.
One day we can call it even.
Okay, now, look, Haley, do you really have to go back there?
Ted, you said you understood.
I do understand. I just don't want to say goodbye right now.
It's not goodbye. It's good night.
Well, would you consider coming back home just a little while?
That house never was my home, and it probably never will be.
I know I should have insisted on getting a place of our own right from the beginning.
I think living there prevented us from growing up, but the rape made us grow up fast. And that's why we need outside help.
Okay. I'll do that therapy with you. I'll do it.
Wait. You can't do it for me. It has to be for yourself.
Doing it for us.
Hello again.
Hi.
I'm Mason Capel. This is my wife, Victoria.
How do you do?
Good.
Nice to
Glad to
meet
meet
you. Thank you.
Here's your name tag.
Okay.
And we're going to be going over the exercises we did in the last class, and I'll explain them to you when we start. Why don't you just get a pillow and a mat and get comfortable?
Great.
I'll get the mat, okay?
All right.
Are we ready? Oh, I think this is getting started.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me do that.
Okay.
How you doing?
Why don't you want us
No,
to
I'm
get
glad you did. Thanks. Oh, you get one too? Oh, boy. Okay.
It's tonight, following Channel 2 News Nightside, stay up with the comic adventures of Benson, followed by America's funniest radio station, WKRP in Cincinnati. Then party with today's top rock stars on Friday Night Videos. Tonight, here on Channel 2.